It is said that an apple doesn't fall far from the tree. However, in the case of these celebrities and their children, the apple not only fell in the vicinity of the tree, but also grew into one that's almost completely identical. Angelina Jolie and Shiloh Jolie-Pitt.
Too much of everybody else's stuff in it. Mom, can you hold my phone? Mom, can you take this? Something there, I need this.
From her role as Lara Croft in the popular video game franchise Tomb Raider, to her involvement in Marvel's Eternal, which features her in a visually striking role, Angelina Jolie is a favorite among fans, and for good reason. She is extraordinarily attractive, so it shouldn't be a surprise that her daughter has taken some of her mother's style. However, her daughter could have borrowed a little bit too much from her mother, because not only does she look exceptionally lovely for her age, but she also looks a little bit too much like her mother. The two had fans taking double takes as they walked down the red carpet at the premiere of Marvel's Eternal. Ava Elizabeth Philippe and Reese Witherspoon.
Well, I was just trying to work and figure out how to be a mom. I had a baby, so I was just trying to figure out how am I going to do all of this and, and still try and audition.
It's possible that Reese Witherspoon simply cloned herself and called the resulting person her daughter, because the similarities between her and her daughter, who is currently 23 years old, are striking beyond belief, to such an extent that it is really rather common for fans to get them mixed up with each other. And this isn't the only time the Reese Philippe family shows up. Stick around to find out about the family resemblance that makes Witherspoon's and Ava's twinning look like a makeup session. Selena Gomez and Mandy TEEFEY.
The life that she lives, and I really do. I empathize with her a lot.
The proverb, like mother, like daughter, was tailor-made for Selena Gomez and her mom, Mandy TEEFEY. In addition to both having established acting careers, the two people share a striking likeness that puts most mirrors to shame. This resemblance was displayed for the world to see when Selena posted a picture of herself and her mom at her age. When fans saw the two pictures side by side, they wondered if the Wizard of Waverly Place actress had just put a throwback photo of herself next to a photo of herself by accident, because the resemblance is truly magical. Willow Smith and Jada Smith.
Like, okay, what are you doing tomorrow? She's like, I got this Groupon, I'm gonna go on a swamp trip. And I'm like, well, who are you going with? And she's like, nobody. And I'm like, nobody.
When it comes to twinning, Jada and Willow do it differently. Willow Smith is truly the spitting image of her mom, Jada Pinkett Smith. The 51-year-old actress took to Facebook the other day to share a cute pic with her mini-me daughter, which she captioned, "That beautiful moment when you realize your teenage daughter actually still likes you and really enjoys hanging with you. Hashtag gratitude happy Tuesday." The photo showed the mother and daughter laying back on a couch, smiling at one another. In the photo, 14-year-old Willow at the time looked just like her mother Jada, proving that Jada is really reversing the effects of time and that Willow definitely inherited Jada's beautiful looks. Gigi and Yolanda Hadid.
I'm so lucky to be your mommy. I treasure you and every day we have together. You're growing up way too fast, but I guess time flies when you're having fun.
Aside from the fact that they both have a clear passion for modeling, the supermodel Gigi Hadid has a likeness to her mother that is so striking that it is not surprising that she followed in her mother's footsteps and became a highly successful model. The International Model of the Year for 2016 is now 27 years old, and she continues to amaze the world as she walks the runways and struts the stuff that she most certainly inherited from her mother. David Beckham and Brooklyn.
But I do find him going in my wardrobe, even though he doesn't think I'm that cool dad. Yeah. I still find him wearing my clothes every single day.
Superstar football dad aside, the world's got their eyes on Brooklyn Beckham. The former model, who is now 23 years old, looks exactly like his father, who was a famous football player in the past. The young man also has inherited his father's football skills, along with a few of his mother's musical and modeling skills, which have piqued the interest of people all over the world in Brooklyn. He is also pretty good at photography and skateboarding, which we think adds a little bit of Brooklyn flavor to an otherwise amazing gene pool. Will and Jaden Smith.
This is fun.
So much fun.
So much fun.
So much fun.
This is awesome.
This is so awesome.
Tight.
So awesome.
When it comes to Hollywood royalties, the Smith family is at the top of the list due to their outstanding performances in the film industry, the music industry, and the art world in general. So it shouldn't be a surprise that Jaden Smith has his father's great looks, as well as his musical and acting skills. Jaden Smith, who is now 24 years old, continues to astound the world with his talents and abilities. Madonna and Lourdes.
It's nice, but it's like, sometimes when we disagree, it's not nice, but
we hardly ever disagree about clothes.
It's true, we do.
Some mother-daughter duos are simply irresistible. Seeing such great relationships is such a pleasure, regardless of what they are up to. Madonna and her daughter Lourdes Leon enjoy one of the most unique and enduring mother-daughter bonds of all time. In fact, there were many times when Lourdes and Madonna appeared less like mother and daughter and more like sisters as they both grew up and graced us all with their beauty and charm. The young model has picked up some of her mother's greatest traits, including her beauty, moxie, and confidence. And looking at pictures of these two women from when Lourdes was a young girl and a teenager brings back a flood of happy memories. Beyonce and Blue Ivy.
I just want to make sure that she can have a healthy, safe, normal life.
Listen, we get that a kid looking like their parents isn't exactly headline news, but when your mom is Beyonce, it's an exception to the rule. As anybody who has spent any time at all online may guess, Beyonce superfans were quick to compare a photo of Blue Ivy with her mother to highlight their striking resemblance, and we have to agree that they do have a point there. Austin Green and Baby ZANE.
Obsessed with him, and they come in every morning now. Is he awake yet? And you know, they tiptoe around. They're so cute. It's so cool.
There are strong genes, and then there are Austin Green's genes. The American actor just recently welcomed a bouncing baby boy, and from the pictures we've seen, all we can say is that this young boy is definitely a mini Austin. With the kid being less than a year old, we can't wait to see how much closer the pair can become. Kendall and Kris Jenner.
I want to see you guys. I get so excited and proud. I was just thinking, maybe it's time to, have a baby.
At this point, everyone knows that Kris Jenner is the reason why the Kardashian sisters are so beautiful. However, it's possible that Kendall inherited the majority of her mother's genes because it has been brought to the attention of viewers all over the world who follow Keeping Up with the Kardashians that there is an uncanny similarity between some of Kendall's photo shoots at the age of 20 and those that her mother did during her modeling days when she was roughly the same age. Kendall even gets into the observation, as seen by the fact that she uploaded a series of images on Kris's birthday, paying attention to the fact that she and Kendall are twins. The twinning doesn't stop at celeb moms and their mini-me daughters. In recent years, famous fathers and their boys who look exactly like them have also taken the spotlight, causing all of us to doubt whether or not we are seeing things. Ryan PHILLIPPE and Deacon Reese PHILLIPPE.
And oftentimes, I train my son, and we'll do the same workout, and the way he looks after it compared to the way I look is really defeating.
When it comes to twinning, the award goes to Ryan PHILLIPPE and his 19-year-old son, Deacon. It is absolutely normal for people to mistake his photos for a throwback of his dad at 19. This is despite the fact that he has been described as having his mother's face. Both of them smile the same way and walk the same as well. If his eyes had even the slightest hint of blue, it would be impossible to tell him apart from his famous actor father. Kurt Russell and WYATT.
I think we're a lot like every family. Everyone's got crazy people and everyone are big personalities. We don't have any of those personalities that are totally overshadowing.
Moving on to another family with twin genes, the Russells take the idea of twins to a whole new level. As WYATT and Kurt show, not only does Goldie Hawn's daughter Hudson look just like her mother, but the two are practically indistinguishable. Her son WYATT is a carbon copy of his famous father, Kurt Russell,